The evolution of the game we love begins today.
Well, there is a battle for the soul of professional golf.
There's no two ways around it. It's blood money.
It has the potential to blow the game up professionally.
The normally genteel sport of golf has been fractured. On the one side, the golf establishment, PGA Tour in the US and the DP World Tour in Europe. On the other side, a new tour backed by billions of Saudi Arabian oil dollars. Establishment players are angry at their colleagues who denied they were leaving only to switch sides.
It's pretty duplicitous on their part to say one thing and then do another thing.
There's a lot of guys are hypocrites that aren't telling the truth, that are lying about some things that I can't stand to sit here anymore and be diplomatic about it.
About a quarter of the world's top men's golfers have joined the LIV Tour, a new Saudi-backed golf tournament headed by Greg Norman, lured by massive sign-on fees.
Essentially, it's testing the premise that everyone has a price.
The US PGA and European tours have suspended the golfers who signed up to Greg Norman's upstart competition.
We're not going to allow players to free ride off of our loyal members, the best players in the world.
It's not the first time Greg Norman's picked a battle with the golfing establishment. He tried to set up a world tour in the 1990s and failed when the US PGA Tour blocked it.
Norman has had a 30-year grudge and grievance, and he finally found a way for payback with Saudi money. They see this as an opportunity to possibly create a revenue stream, certainly create some excitement, and definitely do some sports washing.
Human rights groups accuse the Saudi government of investing in high-profile sports as a form of divestment and reputation management.
The Saudis are investing billions of dollars in sports, whether it is the LIV Golf Tournament or Newcastle United, horse racing, Formula One. They've made it really clear in the last few years that they need to diversify their economy and reduce their reliance on oil. They know they can't do that if people think about Saudi Arabia and think about the murder of Jamal Khashoggi.
Saudi Arabia has a long record of human rights violations. The most high profile was the murder of Jamal Khashoggi in 2018. Security officials killed and dismembered the US-based journalist inside a Saudi consulate, using a suitcase to remove his body.
People who speak up against human rights are still in prison. Women face discrimination in every aspect of their day. They still need a male guardian's permission to do a lot of things. It is illegal for people to be gay in Saudi Arabia.
Norman and the LIV Tour didn't respond to 730's request for an interview.
The Saudi Arabia, did you have hesitancy about going into business with them?
No, not at all, because golf is a force for good.
Norman accuses the US PGA of hypocrisy for previously allowing its golfers to play in Saudi Arabia and for still taking Saudi money via its sponsors. But he can't stop uncomfortable questions being asked of the biggest names in golf.
And that ultimately you could be seen as a Saudi stooge, and that could tarnish your legacy?
I don't condone human rights violations. I don't know how I can be any more clear.
Alan Shipnuck is Phil Mickelson's unauthorised biographer. He made world headlines for being ejected from a LIV press conference last month.
Part of that is we know that Saudi Arabia does not exactly encourage a free press. And so of all the golf tournaments in the world to have a reporter strong-armed, it had to be the first LIV Golf. I mean, it was a little too on the nose.
He says he expects the breakaway tour to survive its current controversy. The sponsors are sticking with rebel players, and the LIV tournament has the money to see off pressure from human rights groups.
Politics and sports have always had an uneasy relationship, and that's the LIV Tours just turn up the volume on that whole thing a little bit.
Greg and the Saudis create history that is going to matter 50 years from now? I guess that's the question. History is going to judge how this is all going to turn out. But no one really knows right now.